You got me steaming. I got the legendary, the great Scott Ellis in the background, if you can hear it. A great bluesman out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I have, well, I have one I haven't had before. Famous fried chicken and catfish. Flat Creek steak, seafood, chicken, and barbecue. It's a Flat Creek lager. It is brewed locally by 4x4 Brewery. That's why I wanted to pick it up. Actually, so it's my wife's birthday today, so I had to go to work for a couple hours. But on the way back, I was trying to get things organized, getting ready for Monday to start something new. But anyway, on our way back, I wanted to take her someplace we haven't been before, and she mentioned the Flat Creek. So we stopped in. It is Ozarkian food. It is Southern style food for the most part. But I had some fried chicken that was. Wife had some pork chops that were pretty amazing as well. Yeah, it's all going to be pretty much fried and very bad for you, so don't do it too often. But I got to tell you, it was pretty amazing. Not only that, the service was impeccable as well, and that means a lot. So anyway, yeah, so I thought I didn't actually have a beer there, but I did pick up the 6-pack to go, so I didn't have to stop anywhere else. It was $13.99 for a 6-pack of a 4.6 American-style lager, which some of you may think is high. However, keep in mind, I am talking about a 6-pack of tall boys. They are pint cans. So anyway, the beer, a traditional lager with rich golden color and medium-bodied flavor. The beer is well balanced with a distinct crisp finish. The story. Flat Creek Lager. Damn, I'm having trouble with my eyes to focus. Flat Creek Lager is an exciting brew, a collaboration between Flat Creek Restaurant and 4x4 Brewing Company. We possess a strong passion for quality ingredients and love for the local Ozarks. Yeah, so you've got two local companies getting together, which I like to see. It is a nice golden. I did have a sample, so when I told the manager actually came by and visited our table, and I told him I was going to pick up a 6-pack. He asked if I wanted to try it before I committed to it. And I said, well, I'm going to commit to it, but you can bring me a sample if you like it. So he did bring me a sample. It was pretty good, but this is my first attempt at a full beer. It does have that American-style lager aroma, a little bit herbal. Malty, you feel those big bready malts. And again, I'm cranking some Scott Ellis in the background. Oh, it's nice. It is nice. I mean, it is. It's one of those beers, that tastes like a beer. Which doesn't seem to be in style these days. Beer has to be flavored with something these days. I don't know, man. I don't get it either. I drink beer because I like beer. If I wanted orange juice, I'd drink orange juice. If I wanted a slush, I'd buy a slush. I don't get it, man. If I want a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, I'll eat a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I don't want my beer to taste like these things. It's just not necessary. Anyway, cheers. So I'm relaxing now. Had a mishap while we're gone. I'm not sure what happened. I lost a good amount of glassware. Got this nice hutch, I guess, heirloom with my wife's, and I've had my glassware up there for, about 3 years now, and I never touched, I won't say never, I rarely touched that top shelf, but somehow while we were gone, that top shelf came undone, and I lost a lot. So I didn't want to cuss, I didn't want to cry. So just relax for a little bit. Let my tummy settle. Now I'm just gonna have a beer. Sometimes things happen and you can't control them. Cussing and getting mad isn't gonna help it. And sometimes I need to remind myself of that. Because that would have been a situation. Beautiful, beautiful, clean, crisp finish. This is what a beer is, man. This is what a beer should. This is what a beer belongs to me. Anyway, yeah. Maybe beers like this aren't in fashion anymore, but you're always going to have real beer drinkers like myself they're gonna seek out beers like this. Of course, I love a big, strong, whatever. I love IPAs, love double IPAs. I like a classic ESB and all beer. A good Doppelbock, there's nothing better. A Belgian Strong, a double, triple, quad, bring them on. But sometimes just an easy drinking beer like this is what's called for. And I say easy drinking because it is, but there's also a lot of flavor going on here. It's not watery by any stretch. This isn't your American macro. This is a beer, man. Using my Imperial pint glass so I get the entire pint in and have room for head. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, man. Yeah, so typically, my wife and I haven't been out for quite some time, but typically we'd split a meal. It was her birthday, so we'll just each get a meal. But it turns out we each brought home, I brought home about half, and she brought home about 2/3. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of food. It was a 4-piece all dark fried chicken. Came with 3 sides: mashed potatoes, green beans, and I got mac and cheese. Actually, it comes with green beans, coleslaw, and mashed potatoes, but I switched out the coleslaw for the mac and cheese because I figured let's add some more fat and carbs to fried chicken. Anyway, the mashed potatoes are done very well. They use a cream gravy. I prefer traditional chicken gravy, but again, it's Ozarkian or Southern style. It's what they do out here. Everything's cream gravy. They love their cream gravy out here, so it's okay. It was done well. The green beans are actually not bad either. I found pieces of bacon and onions in them, which is how a green bean is done right. The mac and cheese was decadent as all hell. And the fried chicken was one of the best I've had in quite some time. And, you know, that 4-piece, 4-piece all dark, 3 sides, $11.99. I shit you not. My wife got pork chops. It came with three roasted pork chops, and oh my lord, those things were massive. A whole bunch of mashed potatoes. Oh, and it came with a roll with honey butter too. So we made the decision that next time we will split a meal, whether it be the fried chicken, because that fried chicken meal, that 4-piece, it was certainly enough for both of us to share, man. It was a monster. So we brought back a lot of food, man. Well, we hadn't done that for a while, and I want to do something nice for a birthday. Working class nice, I guess. Maybe not rich people nice. We're not night owls anyway. My wife doesn't really, like to go out to fancy places. It's just not her thing. Although we did embarrass her a tad because I told them it was her birthday. So they came out, sang to her, and gave her this monstrous freaking sundae. I don't know. And this big piece of, I don't know if it was brownie or death by chocolate cake or what the hell it was, but it was brutal. Vanilla ice cream, chocolate sauce. Oh my Lord have mercy. So it did take me a while to recover from it. It took a minute, man. Yeah, it took a little bit. Oh. But no, I thought I'd crank some music, have a beer. Cheese whiz and bacon. Yeah, everything was pretty good. That fried chicken was just delectable, man. It was incredible. And my wife gave me a taste of her pork chop, which was done incredibly well, too. So, anyways, yeah. So let me show you that can one more time. Well, we're starting to see that a lot. I don't know if you're getting in your neck of the woods, but we're seeing it a lot here. Various restaurants are partnering with certain breweries. 4x4 also does, I believe they do the lager for purchase too. Maybe the same beer, hell, maybe the same damn lager with a different label on it. I don't know. I know Pioneer River does or did a beer for Mexican Villa. I don't know if they're still doing that, but we are starting to see more of that partnering going on. especially with breweries that don't do food. But it ain't bad. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. So there you go. Perchez Tortilleria is a local Mexican restaurant. So I know they do the lager for that too, and I don't know if it's the same kind or not. I'm guessing not, because that's, they'll probably do more of a Mexican style lager, which would be a slight difference. But anyway. Anyway, I digress. I'm just going to finish this up now. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. I think I mentioned to you that it is 4.6%. So it's light. It's light, but like I said, I mean, there's some flavor here, man. This ain't your watery American macro. I'm going to continue cranking some Scott Ellison. The great Scott Ellison. I've seen this guy I don't know how many times over the years, but last time I saw him was back in 2015. So last time I remember him back in my neck of the woods. I think I don't think he's touring as much as he once did, but he's one of my personal favorite artists. He's great. One last time we're feeling. Sometimes I get sidetracked. I can start to finish. I start to finish up, and then something else enters my head. Anyway, Anyway, sometimes I'm a cat with a red dot on the floor. I'm just all over the place. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of demand. All around good guy. Cheers.